So here we are. I fixed an alternator adjuster bolt that had stripped out through the alternator and was causing the belt to keep getting loose. I fixed that, so I no longer have a belt squealing issue. And, or at least I shouldn't. I'm going to find out. This is a cold start, just to show how good this car starts now. It starts like factory on a Megasquirt 2 with a rudimentary tune that is getting dialed in right now. This is how good this thing starts now. Really rich on idle, but we're working on that. Voltage and oil pressure are good. RPM is good. IATs are matching, almost matching coolant temperature. I don't know why the coolant temp is warmer. It's probably just a calibration issue with the sensors, because we had to kind of manually calibrate them because there wasn't a preset option in Tuner Studio for this particular coolant temperature sensor. And then we're using a GM open air intake air temperature sensor, so we know it's accurate. So this should be the same temp, but it's not. So, but it matches the factory gauge pretty closely, anything up to and around 140 to 200 degrees. So that's what matters. But yeah, she's purring, man. Really starting to get this car dialed in. You know, I've noticed a big change recently in the way that people see this car. It's pretty cool to see a lot of people who either disliked me or disliked the car for years finally starting to give it a little respect and be a little bit more supportive, because I haven't given up on this thing, you know, through all the hate and everything like that, people disliking the car immensely. Never gave up. I kept on pushing and pushing and putting engines in it and tranny builds and axles and everything you can think of. And it's an ugly ass car. I mean, there is not a whole lot that is pretty about this car at all. But it's not supposed to be pretty. It's supposed to be fast, which it will be. So thank you for the support that everybody's been giving lately. It's really cool to finally start to kind of put this car on the map. So we'll see what we can do with her. Alright, so it's pegged out rich at idle on the gauge, but it's reading 11.0 1090 on the Megasquirt. So we definitely need to pull some fuel at idle. Taking Mr. Talon for a ride in the probe. You ready? Was that fun? So here we are, got the new plugs in, new wires, new Bosch cap and rotor, new fuel filter, cleaned injectors, and she purrs like a kitten, man. This thing is ready for the dyno. Here you go, you ready? Throttle pull with
cool.